Very good work. And I love the anticipation stuff. That was really good. Brilliant. Draft suburban parking policy. Item.
Page 311.
Yeah, page 311. Item 21. This has been to Itty. So, Pauline, would you like to introduce?
Yep, I'm having real trouble with this. It won't change its page on. But fortunately, I have a little something prepared. Sorry, it's just really annoying. I've got all my notes, you see. There it is. Yeah, okay, so this came to Itty, and so just to point out, this is the suburban parking policy, it's not the central city, and it's been formed using the feedback from community engagement in 2016. So it's aiming to shape how we allocate street space and how we manage on-street parking demand. If you look at 5.10, it outlines 9 main issues, and 5.12 outlines 10 policies seeking outcomes, which include prioritising road space, managing high demand areas, things like residents only permits, mobility access improvements, safety improvements, etc. And please note that the issue of parking on berms is not part of this, as it's been covered in our traffic and parking bylaw 2017. So we're just seeking to approve this policy goes out for consultation. Feedback was already sought in September 2016, and this has been used to inform the draft policy. So this was approved unanimously at the Itty Committee. What have I left out?
That's pretty.
I'm happy to move it.
Okay. Does anyone want to second it? I'll take Mike. Sorry. Sorry. Who had a question? Everyone was seconding it. Oh my goodness. Gosh. Okay. I'll quit while I'm ahead. I'll put the motion. Yep.
So I really appreciate the work that's gone into this. From my experience on council, one of the worst things we can do is, if something comes up that's going out to the community that you don't agree with, is to change it and then get submissions and then put it back to how it was with what you didn't agree with. So there's a number of things in here that I'm really concerned about. You know, we hear a lot about the central city and how hard it is for people to access it. I can say that there's also a huge amount of suburban shopping centres that are really struggling at the moment, and part of the issue and concern that they have, as we've seen through the master plan process, is the on-street parking. So I'm just really mindful of the impact that reducing that parking even further is having on some of our very local small businesses in our suburbs. I'm also really concerned about the idea that we put parking meters into the suburbs and we start charging for parking in the suburbs. But I think it's far better for council to be transparent and put this out and seek feedback, rather than modify that today with the risk that it would come in at the end of the process when people weren't clear that that's what was being proposed. So I will vote for this to go out for consultation, not because I endorse the things that are in it. I do think the commercial centre fact sheets that we've had provided through our strategy and planning unit are actually quite excellent. But there's some really concerning things in there, and we just need to think how we can support those suburban centres as well, not just in what could be seen as a negative message. Our board is actually just in the middle of dealing with the Woolston Village Master Plan. Even though we've reinstated some of the car parking, I think the, again, overwhelming number of submissions, including many from local businesses, raising strong concerns at the impact of the loss of parking, and many who have seen the result of that through things like the skirt works, which have gone on for a long time. So just wanted to raise those points, but to explain why I'll be voting for this to go out for consultation, but saying I don't agree with everything that's in here.
Very good. All right. I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. Thank you very much.